Hey everyone, the name is Kris Barocsi. Welcome to Gear Corner. Today we're checking out the anniversary version of the REVV G3 pedal, which is brand new, and it's kind of interesting. The word anniversary refers to the generator amps. I'll explain everything in a second, but first let's hear how it actually sounds in a bad mix. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and check out the description box under the video. If you open up that info field, you'll find additional stuff like my signal chain, some gear links if you want to check out something for yourself, my merchandise, timestamps, etc. So, the G3 Anniversary. It's kind of interesting because the pedal is not 10 years old or 15 or something like kind of classic amount of years. It actually came out in 2018, so it's not really a round number, is it? But the original Generator 120, the original REVV high gain amp, came out 10 years ago, and they just brought out the 10th anniversary edition of that amp, and they used that new revamped voicing of the channels in that amp, and that is the purple channel voicing, the third channel voicing that went into this pedal, into the G3 Anniversary. They went back to a more raw, less polished sort of voicing for the third channel, something that was in the first version, the first rendition of the generator amps, and they put that kind of harmonic content, that kind of rawness into the G3 Anniversary pedal as well, and you can definitely tell. It's one of those pedals that make you forget that you're on the clean channel of your amp, right? This was the D40, super nice, very balanced, clean, like there's no breakup, no crunch happening, nothing. I turn on this pedal and I forget that I'm using that clean channel. It just makes me feel like, okay, I'm playing one of those big boys, right? Like one of the high gain amps, huge transformers and whatever. There's nothing new or shocking on the pedal actually. It has a 3-band EQ, which is really cool. We had it on the original, of course, as well. Bass, mids, and treble, volume and gain, and then the aggression switch, which is something that you'll also find on the generator amps, and that is like a clipping stage or clipping switch really that changes the chugginess. If you have it off, you have a bit softer, sweeter kind of saturation, and with the blue you have a bit more tightness and chug, and with the red setting you have like a very aggressive, very metal focused kind of drive. And that mini toggle switch is what makes this pedal immediately ideal for like from hard rock players to proper modern I'll melt your face kind of metal players. All right, let's max out the gain, because you know that's what people like doing. And of course, if you want to play some solo stuff and you crank the gain, you'll have sustain forever with your single notes. I mean, there's a good reason why the G3 is so damn beloved. Whether we're talking about the amp's third channel, the purple channel, or the G3 overdrive or distortion pedal, such a huge collection of very different sounds that react to your guitar, react to your playing, depending on how you set it. Mild changes on the knobs or on the switch do so much to feel like a very different pedal, which is incredible. That's also the reason why those generator amps just got so much attention and so many pros play them, because they do something new. They have this voicing, this creamy, awesome mid-focused high gain sound that is great for modern styles, but also if you just want to use it for anything else, like look at Sean Tubbs. He gets amazing, very non-metal sounds out of the same amps that others use for face-melting, chuggy stuff. And now let's check out the G3 Anniversary with the Imperial Mark II, which is, as told, it's like a modded, tweaked deluxe reverb, and then with the Friedman Plex to see how those kind of amps make the pedal sound like. Am I the only one having EVH vibes here? The essential word that describes the vibes I'm getting from this pedal, it's that it's very natural. It feels like almost like a Marshall. If I want to play like when I'm playing through a Marshall, like a JCM 800, that's spongy, sweet, chewy, whatever, the British gain thing, it does that and it feels perfect for that. If I want something super mean and tune low and want to just chug away, yeah, maybe the red aggression setting and just go for it. And the last thing I want to do is try it out as a preamp. So I'm going with the guitar into the G3 Anniversary, and from the output of the pedal, I'm going straight into the effects return of the REVV D40, which means that I disengage the preamp of the amp. This is how that sounds like. So this is just the power amp of the amplifier going into the aux for a cab simulation. And all the voicing, all the drive, all the preamp thing is coming from the G3 Anniversary. Let's see how that sounds like. My thoughts on the pedal, I already talked about a lot, so I don't want to repeat myself. It is incredible how much it reacts to your guitar, how well it sounds with every kind of amp, even though these are radically different amps. So versatile and has its own character, but allows for the guitars and the amps characters to come through, which is not always the case. Usually if you have something that's very high gain, it usually puts its layer, EQ layer and everything, and then it doesn't really matter anymore what kind of guitar you plug into it. That's why sometimes you'll hear that pickups don't matter, anything else on the guitar, nothing matters, they all sound the same. There are high gain sounds that really heavily cover everything after it or in front of it. This doesn't. This is the opposite of that. You can't hear the guitar, you can't hear the nuances of your playing, and definitely hear the difference in what kind of amp you're plugging it into, which is awesome. You guys take it easy, see it down there in the comments, and see you in the next video very soon. Bye bye.